All right, let's get right into this. I apologize because I'm not in the mood to be YouTubey today. Welcome to the channel and all that. Click the thumbs up if you want to. If you want to support the channel, click the thumbs up. If not, that's fine too, right? And I also want to let you know I have a resource that will help you if you are ready to get off your ass and start taking some action. It's my free fat loss guide. I give you everything I do. Like I've been doing on YouTube for the last 6 years. I give away everything I know. You have to take this information and you have to apply it, right? And if you're ready to do that and you want a free resource, click the link in the description. Download the free fat loss guide. Make sure you check your spam folder because that is where you'll have to confirm your email subscription so that the fat loss guide will be sent to your email address. Anyway, let's jump right into this. Now, this is the one thing that will guarantee you to get weight loss results. There's a lot of people who say that they want it. They cry about the fact that they can't do it. They say they tried everything. And I'm not being insensitive right now. I'm just tired of the whining, guys. Weight loss is simple. Is it easy? No, but it's very simple. And it's not going to happen by you just watching YouTube videos. It's not going to happen by you downloading stuff. You have to put this stuff into action. Now, the number one thing you need to do right now is to change your attitude about hard things. Things that are hard are here as a gift, guys. You have to change your attitude about it. You have to toughen up. This is a little bit of tough love, guys. I'm giving you guys a little bit of tough love. I'm just going to be straightforward today. That's just the mood I'm in. You have to shift your attitude about these things. Weight loss is tough. Anything worthwhile in life is tough. That's just the truth of the matter. And your attitude about things is what determines your experience with that thing. So if your attitude about weight loss is, oh my God, this is so hard. I get so frustrated every time. I feel like I can't win. Blah, 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 blah. If that's your attitude about it, if that's your attitude about the challenges that are baked into the process of weight loss, then it's going to suck for you. But if you can switch your attitude to one that's kind of like this. Hey, weight loss is challenging, but the challenge of weight loss is there for a reason. It's there because in order for me to get this new body, I have to become this new person. And I can't become this new person unless I go through some shit, unless I face some resistance. You cannot grow a muscle without pressure and resistance and pain being put on that muscle. And the same applies for you becoming a better person, because here's the thing. The body that you want is owned by a higher version of you. There's two sides of us. There's our higher selves, and then there's our lower selves. The body that you have right now, if you're not happy with it, was built by your lower self. And the body that you want, when you close your eyes and you form this vision for your body, right? When I did that, it was The Rock. I just see my face on The Rock's body. When you close your eyes and you see that vision, that body is owned by the higher version of you. And the higher version of you and the lower version of you is going to show up every single day of your life. Up until this point, if I'm guessing, the lower version of you has made most of the decisions. The lower version of you has been the CEO of your life. That's the one who created your eating habits. That's the one who created your reading habits and your thinking habits, your lower version. But the key is, right, and I want to make this practical, guys, is to take control from your lower self. On those days where you're feeling challenged, on those days you're feeling depressed, or you have those dark days, again, you shift your attitude about those days. You say, okay, this shit sucks. It does. It sucks. But I know this is here to strengthen me. This is here to force me to evolve into a better version of myself. It's the attitude, guys. It's the attitude about the challenges that makes all the difference. If you have this victim mentality, if you have this victim mindset, woe is me, I can't figure it out, I need your help, You don't need my help. You really don't, right? That's what the fitness industry wants you to believe, that you need to hire a trainer. Yes, it helps. The accountability, it helps. The guidance, the support, it helps. But do you absolutely need it? No. You have a smartphone. You have a smartphone. What you really need is a burning desire for change. If you are not fed up enough with your current body and your current situation, your current reality, if you're not fed up enough, then you're never going to be able to forego the instant gratification of eating foods that are destroying your body. Because that's the thing. We want the gratification. And most of us are the reasons why we're doing it. We don't have enough of the burning desire to bypass the momentary satisfaction that you'll get from eating that big greasy cheeseburger. And you also don't value your health enough. You got to understand, you are what you eat. You are what you think. You are what you consume in all ways, whether that's through your mouth, through your ears, or through your eyes. This is what builds you. The energy you surround yourself with, the people you hang out with, the conversations you have, the accounts you follow on social media. These are all building you. These are building your outlook on life. These are building your attitudes about things. This is building your belief systems. If you want different, you have to do different, because you aren't what you say. You are what you do on a day-to-day basis. You have to switch the power from your lower self to your higher self. And that happens in the trenches. When you're feeling challenged, when you're feeling defeated, how you show up to those moments is going to mean everything. Now, let me tell you how you can shift your attitude. Let's make this really practical. For one, you have to be able to identify when you're operating from your lower self. Your lower self normally is the one that has the negative thoughts. It's the one that has all the doubts, all the fears, the one that is super needy, the one that can't control what it eats, the one that X, Y, and Z, right? All the negative parts of you, that's your lower self. Your higher self, when you're feeling confident, when you're feeling self-sufficient, when you're feeling whole, when you're feeling motivated to take action, that's your higher self. And in my opinion, your higher self is your true you. We were put here on this planet to be productive. We weren't put here to sit on the couch and eat donuts and get fat. That's not why we were put on this planet. We were put here to build things, especially men. We were put here to build things. So when you're feeling productive, that is your true self. We need to get you back to your true self. Now, this is how you do it. You build the awareness. Am I making decisions right now? Ask yourself this question every single moment of the day. And this is a constant thing. Ask yourself, am I making decisions from my higher self, my true self, or am I making decisions from my lower self, which was probably conditioned by your parents, by your teachers, by your environment, whatever the case may be? This is not your true you. So ask yourself every moment of the day. I don't care if you got to write it on your hand. Ask yourself, am I making decisions from my higher self based on my personal values? And I'm going to make a separate video on personal values. Am I making decisions that align with my personal values and that are coming from my true self, my higher self? Every moment. And when you find that you are not, and again, the awareness is key. But when you find that you are not making decisions from your higher self, I want you to affirm to yourself. I want you to use affirmations. It doesn't get any more practical than this. You find yourself making decisions from your negative place, right? From your lower self. I want you to catch it and you say, oops, I'm in my lower self right now. I need to say some things to myself to break that spell of my lower self to get me back into the mindset of my higher self. Now try this affirmation right here. You say, I am strong. I don't care if you're in the middle of the grocery store. I want you to yell it. Say it to yourself. But if you need to say it in a way that's going to make you feel this. You have to feel it in your body. I am strong. I am powerful. I am productive. And most importantly, I want you to say to yourself, I can be whatever I will to be. You're going to have to use willpower and awareness to transfer the power from your lower self to your higher self. And again, I'm going to repeat this over and over. It takes awareness. When you are in your lower self, you have to will yourself. And this is when that burning desire is going to have to kick in, because it's not easy. I'm stating it simply, but it's not easy. And if you don't have burning desire, if the reasons why you want to change aren't big enough, then it's not going to work. You can't just say you want it. You have to truly want it. You have to want it more than you want anything else on this planet, in this life. You have to want to be better. That has to be the attitude you live with. Weight loss transformation is not for everyone, because not everyone wants it bad enough. Not everyone is willing to separate themselves from certain people. Not everyone is willing to change their relationship with food and to go inward and to understand why they make the decisions they make around food and nutrition. They're not willing to face themselves. And if you're not willing to do that, then you're never going to be successful with this. That's just the honest truth. I can't sugarcoat it. I'm not going to front. I can't keep playing this YouTube game. I'm not doing it no more. If you want it, you got to get it. There are no hacks for this. There are no tips. It is a constant choosing every moment on your behalf. You have to choose every moment to want to be better. You have to choose every moment to will yourself from the times where you're in your lower self, when you're behaving or you're conducting from your lower self. You have to will yourself to switch that energy. And that's just the honest truth. You have to use your willpower. Every decision that you make in the trenches, anytime you're in a place where you're feeling challenged and you're able to snatch the power from your lower self and give it to your higher self, you are weakening your lower self and you are strengthening your higher self. And eventually, over time, if you keep showing up to these battles and you keep winning, you keep letting your higher self win. Now, your higher self is not going to win every time, but the more your higher self wins, the more it strengthens and the more your lower self weakens. And eventually, now this may take a year, this may take 2 years, it may take 5 years, it may take 10 years, but eventually your higher self becomes the CEO of your life. And that's when you get the body of your dreams. That's when you make all the money you want. This is when you receive fulfillment and joy and love and satisfaction and all these things that make life what it's supposed to be. That's when you experience it. But until that point, you're going to continue to suffer. You're going to continue to not reach your goals. You're going to continue to complain, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's it. You make the decision. You make the decision. All right. I'm just trying to share the wellness with y'all. Again, leave this video a thumbs up. Support the channel. I'm in a different energy right now, guys. I'm tired of seeing my brothers not keep their promises to themselves. You guys can do better. You can do better. I'm not special. I don't have anything that you don't have. I need you to show up for yourself, and I need you to be willing to do the work. And I don't mean the work in the gym and in the kitchen. I mean the inner work, the mentality shift. You have to shift your mentality. You have to shift your identity. You have to shift your attitude. All right? And this is all coming from love, guys. I love you guys. And as always, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money, baby.